The whole exercise thing, I need to get that nailed down. Back pain, all together?
Oh, that's good.
My name is Dr. Connor Farley, work for Elite Sports Medicine in Woodland Hills, California. Today we're going to show you and demonstrate 8 exercises, 4 exercises for the core and 4 exercises for the posture, which are common places for chronic pain. All of these exercises can be done at home with no weight whatsoever. If you wish to add weight, you can use different products like your hydro flask, a roll of toilet paper, a bucket, not a bucket, I don't know why, we'll touch on that a little bit more in the video. All right, let's do it. This exercise is Brugger's. This helps with postural pain. Big key here, squeezing the shoulder blades once the arms are fully externally rotated. Arms stay at 90 degrees, keeping a neutral cervical spine, really contracting at the final motion. Big squeeze. Things to remember, imagine putting your shoulders into your back pockets while still simultaneously squeezing your shoulder blades together. This angle gives a little bit better view of where the arms are staying. Notice how the back of the tricep and the arm isn't actually going back behind them. It's staying perfectly in line with their torso. Full external rotation, really squeezing at the shoulder blades. Notice how she isn't shrugging at the shoulders. Further progression is to reach the arms out, squeezing the shoulder blades, reaching out while keeping the shoulders engaged, coming right back in and back to neutral. This is the same exact exercise, same exact motion. That is a simple resistance band. If the body weight was just way too easy, this is a great way to make it more challenging. This exercise here is called chin tucks. Helps with chronic neck pain, helps promote proper cervical curvature, which we lack so much nowadays. As you can see, she's using her finger to help assist with cervical extension, really giving yourself the double chin, kind of feeling that stretch in the back of the head, bringing it straight back. She's not jutting her chest forward or leaning back or anything. Again, this is chin tucks promoting proper cervical curvature. So these are a series of exercises called Blackburn exercises, formerly known as Ys, Ts, Ms, and Ws. The patient here is demonstrating the Ys. Start with the thumbs up, lift arms parallel, bringing it to neutral, and shoulders are flexed to about 120 degrees, imitating the Y position. Progress to the Ts. Start with the thumbs up, palms facing each other, arms hanging down in front of the patient. Lift arms parallel to the floor, palms facing down, shoulders are about 90 degrees. Now we will proceed to the M's. Start with the thumbs up, palms facing down, arms hanging at the patient's side, lifting it up to about 15 degrees of abduction or just 15 degrees outside of your body. Final one are W's. Arms and shoulders are at 90-90, presetting the scaps, squeezing the scaps up at the top. Imagine you have a walnut in between your shoulder blades. Try to crack that walnut. So this is just a progression or to make the exercise a little bit more challenging by increasing the range of motion. This allows you to increase the reps and sets, add some more weight. That could be dumbbells and or resistance bands. And it's also a great way to get that core engaged along with doing an upper body exercise. Here we have a sideline GH external rotation, keeping a neutral spine. This one, again, we're setting our scaps, tucking our scaps into the back pockets. Elbow is flexed at 90 degrees, keeping the upper body pinned to the side and slowly externally rotate. You may use household items like a hydro flask to help make the exercise a little bit more challenging. Again, some common errors we want to avoid: shoulder shrugging, throwing or using too much momentum, loss of a neutral spine, and too much abduction, so lifting your elbow up off the body. This one is known as bird dogs. You're on a quadruped or on all fours. Start by reaching out with one arm at a time. Follow up with knee bent at 90 degrees, going into hip extension. Important through this exercise is to keep abdominal bracing or keeping your core engaged. Try not to rotate too much at the pelvis while going through this exercise. Next progression is reaching out with the opposite arm, opposite leg, dragging the toe while reaching back. Again, the whole time, keeping the core engaged. Next progression is both arm and leg are off the ground. Full leg extension, pressing through the heel. Reach, come back in. What we have here is again another core exercise known as dead bugs. It's important to have a nice flat low back, squeezing at the core, not letting the diaphragm come up, reaching one arm at a time back behind you in full shoulder flexion, keeping the core engaged the whole time. We'll progress into reaching one leg out at a time, dragging the heel, keeping your chest down, pressing through your belly button, pressing that low back onto the ground. Next progression, our knees are at 90-90, pointing the toes, opposite arm, opposite leg, keeping the knee bent at 90 degrees, tapping the toe, returning back to the neutral position. Again, important of emphasizing abdominal bracing, keeping that core engaged the whole time. Final progression is reaching straight out, full leg extension, full arm, opposite leg, again pressing through the heel. This exercise is called the curl up. Patient is lying flat on her back, knuckles are at her low back, elbows will be up off the ground, one leg is bent, one leg is straight, tucking the chin, abdominal brace, hinging at about a mid-chest level. Patient will come up, squeezing the abdominals, holding for roughly 3 seconds, coming back down nice and slow. This whole motion is under control the whole time. Scaps barely lift off the table. After doing a few reps with one leg bent, one leg straight, go ahead and switch legs. Common errors we would like to avoid is jutting at the chin. You can notice the patient's perfect cervical curvature or neutral spine. The final exercise is glute bridges. Both feet are flat on the floor, shoulder width apart, really emphasizing pressing through the heels and squeezing at the glutes. This is a great combination exercise with the core, because not only do we want to work the front of the core, we also want to work some stabilizing muscles around the area. A progression can be onto a single leg. One leg is straight, one leg is bent, really pressing through the heel until their knees, hips, and torso are aligned. This is just adding a little bit more range of motion within the hip joint. Make it more challenging, unstable surface on a single leg, pressing through the heel. Hey guys, I hope you guys enjoyed all the videos. My name is Dr. Connor Farley. If you guys have any questions or concerns, please don't hesitate to ask. Our contact information is right here.